Welcome back to 101 Great Goals, your home of Euro 2020 content, and today we're testing William Gallas to see how well he knows his own career. Now we're doing a quiz, William, on your career. So the guys at 101 Great Goals have given me the questions. I've got the answers. So if there's any debate, you got to blame them, not me, because I didn't write them. Okay.
Okay.
Who did you make your France debut against?
Slovenia.
Correct, straight in there. How old were you when you made your French debut?
Oh my God. 24.
Oh, incorrect.
24.
25.
25, sorry. Oh my God.
Obviously, making your debut for France at 25 is a little bit later than other players. How was that for you?
No, don't. You have to know at this time, to pick the defender. It was not like now, long time ago, the defenders normally is when you go to the national team, you have to be 24, 25, to have experience to play for the national team, So that's why many players at this period, especially defenders, they went to the national team. Yes, they were 20, 24, 25 years old.
What was your first major tournament?
2003.
2004 Euros.
No, I did the Confederation Cup in 2003.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
First guy.
People forget. Sometimes people forget.
Any trophy's a trophy, isn't it?
It's a trophy. We won.
Especially for France. There's not many opportunities you can get to do that, is there?
But it was good.
Very dope. Who was your first international goal against?
Against Every Coast.
Correct.
Yes. It was for my birthday.
Was it? Can you talk me through it? Was it? I don't want to be stereotypical, but was it a header?
Yes.
Back post, front post.
First post. Yeah.
Very nice. Good celebrations.
Oh yeah, I taking the piece on Didier Drogba because it was my teammate, and when we knew we're going to play against each other, we said, okay, the guy who is going to score is going to celebrate. It was African dance, so it was funny.
Which country did you score your winner against to qualify for the 2010 World Cup?
In France, Stade de France against Ireland.
That was quite. Was that the infamous game where something else happened as well?
Yes.
We don't talk about that? Do we just move on?
We don't talk about
it. How many caps did you win for France overall?
I don't know.
84.
Sorry, I didn't understand. So that's why, 84. Sorry.
How many goals did you score at international level?
5.
Yes, now we're on a roll. Who did your last international goal come against?
Faroe Island, I think.
Tunisia, I've got down here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot that.
Which team did you score your first European goal against? So at club level.
I don't know. Oh my God, I got a bad memory.
I've got Manchester United here.
Oh yeah. 1999. Oh.
What were those Man United teams like to play against under Alex Ferguson?
Oh, it was very, very, very tough. And I had a lot of pressure on my shoulder on that game. People didn't realize the pressure I had on my shoulder because 3 days before that game, I make a big mistake against Lyon, and we lost 1-0. So I gave the ball to Sonny Anderson, who was a striker for Lyon, and he scored. And 3 days later, we play against Manchester United. And, when you play in Marseille, what people have to understand is fans are really, really, really crazy. There's a big, big fanatic of football. So at this time, I think it was around maybe 45,000 people. And before we went on the pitch, I pray, to have a good game. Not to score, but just to have a good game, because I didn't want the fans booming. So it was hard, especially when you're playing against a player like Andy Cole, York, Keane, Beckham, it was very, very hard. But at the end, I scored the goals and we won. So it was a good memory.
So obviously that was for Marseille. What was it like playing against them as Chelsea? Did you feel a bit more experience going into those games?
Yeah, because when I moved to Chelsea, it was not the same pressure, when I was in the stadium, the fans are really support the team, but it's different. It's different because in UK, after the game, when you left the stadium, and sometimes you can meet some fans in the street, and if they want to have a picture or if they want an autograph, they ask you. They are very polite, they don't jump on you, But in Marseille, it's almost you can't walk in the street. It's like in Italy.
Love that as well. One question here as well. Which club side did you make the most appearances for?
Chelsea.
Yes, of course. And in England as well, you played for so many different managers. Who was your favourite to play under?
I would say Jose Mourinho. He gave us the opportunity to win the Premier League twice in a row, and how he was, for me it was a perfect manager. So that's why I lived to the another level, and 2005, 2006. I would say, my best football, and it was a great memory.
When you see Jose joining Chelsea, how did the players react like when they see him doing that first press conference and calling himself the special one? Is it like, this guy's a winner?
To be honest, I don't think everybody seen that press conference. I will say, we were very surprised when we had the meeting in the dressing room, and when he looked all of us and he said, okay, in that room, I can see only 5 champions. And everybody was a little bit surprised what he's talking about, And then, he said, Paulo Ferreira is a champion. Ricardo Carvalho is a champion. Claude Makelele is a champion. And I think it was 2 more players. I don't remember which one. And he said, there's another one. You never won nothing. So if you want to win something, you have to follow me. And then we said, okay, that guy know what he has to do, and we're going to follow him. So that's why, for his first season with Chelsea, we won the Premier League.
Everyone followed along. Next question here was, what was the first trophy you won as a player?
First trophy, I will say I was champion with my former club in Caen in 1996. Champion of the League 2.
Got
so
that.
It is a trophy.
How was that for you for winning your first ever trophy as a player? Was it, this is amazing, or were you just like looking on to that next objective?
No, we didn't receive the trophy, but we were champ. Yeah, but it was a long time ago, 1996.
So that's the best bit, the trophy there.
Yeah, but we were champion. So my next challenge was to play in the League One. So I play 18 games with Caen in the League One, and then I moved to Marseille. So that's why it's very important to have a goal. And my goal was to play for the national team. So that's why I went to Chelsea.
You should have told Jose Mourinho when he was pointing out the winners. You should have said, "Look, I've got a League Two winners medal here."
Yeah, you will laugh on me.
You would take it very well. Final question here. How many times did you win the Premier League?
2.
And looking back, that is correct, obviously. And looking back, was there one of those title wins that you preferred, or were they just both incredible?
No, both was incredible. I think the best sensation is when you lift that trophy, at the end of the season, because you make so many sacrifices for almost 1 year. We played so many games. We were tired, exhausted, pressure, and when you make a lot of sacrifice, because to win that trophy, you have to be the best on the pitch, and to be the best on the pitch, you have to be very serious outside of the pitch, So that's why I said, the both was incredible.
Under Jose, do you get to enjoy those memories? Like,
Sorry?
does he, when you've won a league title and everything's so serious, how does he let you get your hair down? Does he get take for parties? How does that work?
I think sometimes people doesn't know him very well because they know him just from the press conference, from the media. But when I was playing for him, he was during the season, sometimes he was make a joke with us, some outside of the pitch, even on the pitch, but when the training start, we were very focused about what we have to do because he was a manager who liked to be perfectionist. So everything has to be good. You have to give 100% at the training. So that's why some players now, they don't like to do this, I will say, to be serious and give 100% at every training. That is really, really, really difficult to do this, because sometimes, you can come at the training a little bit tired, and you just want to, I would say, to train maybe 55, 60%. But with Jose Mourinho, it's not possible. You have to be 100%. So that's why some young players, or maybe some player doesn't like him.
Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you get over to 101 Great Goals' website. There's plenty more coverage for the Euros coming up there. Get yourself over there, get yourself filled in, and make sure you check out some more coverage of the Euros. My name's been Will Brazier. This has been 101 Great Goals. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.